it could just be limited. It's kind of like how when you play, it's kind of like when you're calling your doctor and you hear those like weird, like ethereal, like that, like phone line music, bit like that.
I love how Gerald pretty much single-handedly killed that encounter. He just walks out of the forest, puts the whole horde of things to sleep, acts like we're fucking around, and then starts mining them.
Bitter. That was incredibly funny. I'm glad that DnD just has giant bugs ready to go.
What up, thinkers?
What up?
Hey, Dino.
Are you accusing me of thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Around here, you're either thinking or tanking.
If you're not thinking, you better get to tanking. I actually fucking love that.
Man, I mean, Tundra and Marcus are kind of the tanks. So I guess Bolly's a tank too.
Dude, I'm an off tank. I just never really.
Bolly's
Wait, what is that saying
like
about the group? Is it that Gerald
The
and Mincemeat are the only thinkers? Shivers is an off thinker.
I'm an off thinker.
Off thinker.
Man, that's what I should say when I'm getting confused in class and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a main
So-
thinker.
I looked at the map of Morsa, which, by the way, Nick,
image
there's a
download.
map. And I didn't fix the one in game info, but I fixed the one on the server because for whatever reason, there's this one cliff that Incarnate just kept deleting whenever I exported it, so I had to copy paste the cliff,
Oh, God.
and it was just bugging me.
What a cliffhanger.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna mess around with that cliff more in the future.
Hey.
Oh,
Dude,
don't start with that. I'm gonna
The
upload something horrible.
soundboards. The soundboards are the best feature they've ever added to Discord, dude. It's so good.
I'm gonna remove them from this server. What cliff was it deleting?
Let's see. You see this like the spot like right above the M is
Mhm.
this one.
Oh, that looks pasted. God.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess with it again later.
It looks good. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
No, it's gonna be messed with.
Hmm.
I wonder if you're just like teasing us about this, and it's actually intentional,
Cliff?
and this cliff just like appearing and disappearing, and like
There's a lot of
we're gonna
tectonic
go
plate
to it in
movement.
game. Yeah, we're going to it in game, and there's some like big
I wanna
secret with
see
it.
this like unique middle of the mountain range blue mountain at the bottom left. I want that to be something.
Oh, just as a heads up I already told Ryan, but I'm gonna let you guys know. Starting the Monday of the 12th, I'm probably not gonna be around for a while just because wedding things and stuff like that.
No problem.
Understandable.
We appreciate you being
Mincemeat
here.
will just continue to have bowel problems.
Getting lost in the infinite maze of toilets.
It's fine. Every time. Oh, sorry. What?
Oh, I was just gonna say, it wouldn't be a Ryan game without that.
Yeah, and we can just use your bowel problems for convenient plot devices. Every time you come back into the game and just be like, all right, well, Mince was off solving problems.
Personal problems.
Yeah.
Guess the toilet is a tank of a sort.
And it's something that you
Multiple
think on.
ways. Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
God. Oh, God. Here we go.
Oh, Phil's here. All right, Dinor. I want to see your room, even though it's not going to be the way I like it.
We're still level 4,
Well,
One
correct.
black, one red dot.
Oh, yeah, you missed a few sessions. You're level 20 now.
Yeah.
All right.
The group
I'll start working on
accidentally
it.
killed a god and absorbed its powers.
I like that you said accidentally.
Dinor cooked dinner again.
Yeah, it was dinner.
I mean, does anyone ever purposely kill a god?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's
No. No.
That's how the murder god Ball got in his place.
Ball.
Ball.
It's pretty much.
Ball. No, we
Carl's
can't start this.
campaigns end.
Everyone's here. We can't start the ball loop.
Ball.
No. You lose 2 levels, and your character can't roll attacks anymore.
Well, you know what?
Bail.
If you're not thinking, you're tanking. That's all I can think about.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll activate the map server and can look at it again. Mainly so I can move Nick over to it. What was I about
Eye
to-
on Verifton.
Isn't it really refreshing that archipelago is like spelt the way it sounds?
Hmm.
Hey,
Those
can you
ass.
show us? Can you show us on the map where we were about when we were doing our underwater adventures?
Yeah, it's probably like. Let me. Gotta hold shift. Like, I don't know, like. Out here, it's just like a little bit north of town,
Okay.
along the coast. Yeah, when you guys travel, I can move that little thing now. I just figured it would be nice to have some,
Oh, is that gonna be where we are?
yeah.
Nice.
I wonder if I can make it smaller. Oh, I can just make the scale smaller and you can still grab it the same. Oh, that's too small. Hello, Philium. That's what Phil's for, right? Oh, is he frozen?
He looks frozen.
He's just thinking.
He's thinking. Well, actually, if he's frozen, he probably isn't thinking.
I
He's tanking.
swear to God, if you wouldn't have said anything, nothing would have went wrong. Like, it's like, ow, the timing.
I'm a curse on technology.
Where were we when we were like chasing the wolf thing?
Dellen?
Which wolf thing?
Wow, man. Now that I'm looking at this stuff on a map, I was so wrong onto what direction stuff was.
Let's see. This is where Ronzo and Shivers began.
Mm.
This is where Ronzo went and got wrecked by some big dudes. This is where Shivers went. Kind of meeting here. You
Oh, where
passed
did
by
they,
this and went up here. At one point.
With Triz. That's where we went with Triz, right, Benvir?
Yeah.
Shit. That was far away.
Where was it that they all started before coming to the school?
Jeffport.
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 Jeffport's destroyed.
Rip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks destroyed.
Actually, kind of both of the northern like port towns are
And
Dunzo.
the ports.
Rip the ports. Both destroyed by Diel.
Yeah.
So,
Diel the
is it-
ultra peaceful.
is it safe to say that like this map is just like certain on what this is, or is this like someone drew it this way? So like, if we like go to Apolvik and it looks like a camp on here, could it be because someone like drew it that and like it could just be
Yeah, I
some
mean it's
giant fort or something?
it's like it's entries, and also
Okay.
you know things aren't going to be like 100% consistent. Like I can't give you like a 1-to-1. This is how long it will take to get from here to there. Like I can't like go an inch on the map is 10 miles in game.
I'm just wondering if it's like we go to Levick and then we find out it's destroyed, even though it doesn't look destroyed on the map.
Well, I mean neither does fencing.
Giant pillar there.
Yeah, you weren't here for that. But Bali, Marcus, and Ronzo saw it. All right, let's see. All right, to start us off, roll them up. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh. I'm afraid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ollie,
so many nat 20s.
My internet is.
are you still having internet poopies?
I'm hitting roll and nothing's happening.
It doesn't even say you're on the server for me,
Great.
so you should reload.
The all catch up. He's gonna roll like 30 die.
Damn, that is so much natural 20.
Was there anything special about nat 20, or is it just getting above 15?
When you get above nat 20, you can have someone else reroll theirs.
Above a nat 20, got it.
Lend me
Yeah, above a
your
nat 20.
strength, someone. Anyway.
When when you're playing Call of Cthulhu, you'll get above nat 20s all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. That's 4 inspirations. All right, how about we just
3 rerolls.
yeah. It's a lot of nat 20. Let's do 4 rerolls. You can each reroll twice, or reroll once at advantage. That'll be you get above 15. Very inspired day.
That's you, Bali.
I assume that wasn't at advantage.
Dude, I didn't know what button to press.
Roll it again.
Dude.
Roll it again.
Oh, God. But the shadows have decided. It's kind of like, what are we doing here?
Nice.
Shivers is very uninspired.
Jesus.
All right, everyone but Shivers is inspired. Shivers, what's going on, man?
You know what's going on.
He's got darkness inside that you'll never understand.
Let's let's just hope the random creature chooserizer does not choose mincemeat. Ooh. The only one without inspiration.
Yeah, see?
It really does feel like fate chose you.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Fate said, fuck you, Shivers.
Yeah.
Hi, Shivers.
Let's see.
What happened last time?
So, if I'm not mistaken, the session started off with us on the top of the, like, it kind of in that city that is called, what's it called? Issyk?
Yep.
And, Marcus had just reclaimed the Arrow of Light, and the light was kind of compressing, and we were all kind of shocked. He was able to kind of control it and quell it, and it just kind of became a normal arrow, if I remember correctly.
There's a man in the arrow.
Oh, yeah.
There was an angel.
Yeah. And they exchanged some words. Then the Mad Mountaineers was still there, and watched this whole thing transpire, and we kind of tried to just part ways with them and say goodbye. Shivers had to send a message to them because we sent them off a little bit too early, and we told them what was the message that we sent?
You basically wanted to tell Mincemeat that you're going to Levick.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Because we had this decision moment right here that we could go to Levick, and we all kind of threw around different ideas on what to do and if we should turn back, and we decided that Levick was the right choice. I'm probably missing some stuff because it was a very dense moment, but we decided to head out, and not too long after heading out, actually, as we were about to go to sleep and bed down for our first night, we ran into Oracle Janish, and he casually told us that he really couldn't stop us from going to Levick, but he didn't want us to. And if we didn't go, then he would answer questions for us. That was pretty appealing, so we started asking him some questions, and Bali ended up pulling out the book and showing him the book about the Circle of Tears. And there he specifically pointed out a lot of concerns, especially about the Twilight Vigil. What's their name? Is that their name?
The Starlight Vigil.
Starlight Vigil. Giving the star over to a darker power. And he straight up called my ass out. And made a plea to the think tank to leave me behind. Shivers did his best to try to convince the party to not do that. He also told Janish that the fate that he was destined for was kind of beyond Janish. And this was a very difficult decision. Janish also answered a couple of our other questions, and for the life of me, I cannot remember some of the other information that he revealed to us, but eventually he left because he was a hologram. Oh yeah, he also let us do a little bit of divination magic of our own. I forgot about that. As we approached him, he let Gerald do some magic with the bones and the bowl. Foreseeing the outcome with the grubs. Oh god, how did I forget the grubs ordeal? Yeah,
Gerald's grubs.
I was gonna brush that right under the rug, but yeah,
That's one thing I do remember.
Yeah, that's the only thing that really happened last session. Let me really rephrase.
Hey, I talked you guys out of that, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, dude.
The character that's smashed a bar
Oh no, yeah,
And-
yeah,
And through children,
yeah.
talk to you
I
guys
feel
into
like-
a sensible decision.
I feel like Bali was also on the fence because he was questioning the being cleansed.
Don't steal my spotlight. The one time I get,
Yeah. There was a lot of things that
feel like a thing I'm gonna do.
Tundra was the neutral party in this and had to be the voice of reason because
Ollie was kind of on the fence though.
we all were being tugged in a million different directions. In all honesty, it was really a cool role play moment for all of us there. And there was the grub time bomb that was going off, and Tundra like wriggling one across his fingers. That image lives in my head rent free. And we eventually came to a decision after Janish left that we would not abandon me, but we would not go to Levick. And somehow that was like splitting the difference. We would collect more information back at the school. I still wanted to visit the Dark Temple to see if there was more to be gathered there about my purpose. And Janish did mention that that the path Marcus walks is problematic in other ways as well, but he wasn't nearly as elaborate on why. But yeah, probably a million
He
other
gave
things.
a very Buddhist opinion of walk the middle path.
Yeah, which Tundra happens to be the best at in this moment, it seems. But yeah, we headed back, and the journey was going to take us a bit. Very foggy if we reached the gates. I don't think we did.
No,
I don't think we did either.
We made it to our dorm,
Oh yeah. Did we lay down?
and then
You're right.
we got awoken by a knock on the door saying, "Where's my mole?"
Oh yeah, thank you. Yep. Oh god.
What was the? Can someone remind me what the mole thing was about again?
There's a spy.
No,
It's a
the
spy?
this was before your time, but we ran across a random mole getting chased by a dude in stone armor, which is like the anti-magic stone, which we later found out that Dean of Comprehension was like hired him as a bounty hunter. So that's when we got interested with the mole again, because we were like, at first we were like, I don't want to know what's going on, right? And then once that guy became interesting, then the mole became interesting.
He also has armor that's probably anti-magic, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As a side note, when Bali's on the fence, it's time for a new fence. That's all I can think about every time you guys are saying that. It's this old stupid elephant on the fence joke. God.
Well, you might be able to find a new
I
fence
love
in fencing.
I absolutely love it.
We might not want a new fence. We finally got a safe, consistent way for him to get across the wall.
Dude, for real though, like the cooking portion of last session was like half the session.
Gerald really went for it.
Dude. And you know what? We like almost all of us have inspiration this time.
Don't give yourself credit for that.
He's
Yes.
like, and you know what? We all lived.
Dinor's grubs.
It was a
Fighting
bonding
Dinor's
moment.
grubs proved.
Oh yeah, we didn't really
Advantageous.
explain the grubs though. I mean, the grubs ended up becoming a fight
Yeah, for
Like-
sure.
because he fed them pickleberries, which are
Pickleberries.
like poison, and then he also
Allegedly.
because he put them all to sleep immediately, which was pretty sweet.
They turned into giant centipedes, and they were made of various materials.
That could earn us a transmutation emblem.
not out of the realm of possibilities.
I admire your
Wanna
ability
be
to find
a
a silver lining.
A pickleberry expert. So, think tank. It's been a long journey. You've returned home. Gone to bed. It's kind of a cold, windy night. All of you kind of sleeping like shit. Tundra, you're next to Bali. In this room, you kind of have to avoid Marcus, turn away from him. As he now he gives off an aura. He's a bit like a nightlight. Bali, throughout the night, you kind of start to feel sick. Just almost like this vertigo, this sneezing. It's hard to sleep while standing, I'll put it that way. Gerald, you're old, and this cold, wet weather does not do the bones any favors. Shivers. Man, I guess fate just hates you. And Janice hates you.
Ever since that arrow came around, shit's been rough.
Yeah, it really has been. And Mince, oh Mince, these past couple days, you thought maybe you'd get a break. The sleep has been rough, with Brendan consistently opening and closing the bathroom door, clawing at it. And furthermore, a few visits from Raphiliast. Coming to train and perhaps torture you in every manner of speaking. Trying to prepare you for your exam. All of this in mind, everyone except Marcus feels like shit. Marcus, though, you could sleep out. Oh, you could sleep out a bomb right now. You're so warm, so radiant. Just when someone comes knocking, you just roll over.
Is there a tempest going on outside? I don't know.
You hear this loud knock at the door. Everyone but Marcus. Where's my mole?
Just looking straight at Shivers, thinking this is him again.
Blowing off some steam.
What?
Shivers, what's the problem this time?
That's not be me.
Someone's
Someone's
at the
at
door.
Dude, one night. Just fucking one night. Ugh.
Someone else can get it.
Oh, it's gonna be sick.
You guys see Shiver slowly walking over towards the door. He lifts his arm up and just starts channeling Eldritch Blast. I've got it.
This is why we never get any visitors.
Takes him a second. He's slow. He's gonna get there.
Yeah. This loud knocking continues.
Shivers, you want me to open it so that you can, shoot your thing?
Oh yes, they sound mighty hostile.
All right. Mince is gonna just walk over groggily, and just without thinking, just kind of open the door and step out of the way.
You open the door. Standing in front of it, this rain almost fizzling as it hits this armor of gray stone, almost encased in plate. Swords, crossbows, flintlocks, small little grenades of sorts at the side. As Shivers, door opens.
Why, hello there.
He grabs your arm.
Who?
This energy fizzles. It's the effect this stone has on you, like you've learned before. Very.
Yep, disenchanting.
Yes.
I seem to have
Think
lost my
tank.
mojo.
Where is my mole think tank?
Who is
Have
it?
you checked in a hole?
Is it anybody?
I know it's here.
Shivers. Who's there? Don't make me turn over.
The mole man.
Yeah.
I roll over.
We didn't take your Morsa.
I followed the trail. The mole is here.
If we let you search our place, can we just sleep and then you'll shut and lock the door on the way out?
Will you comply?
What did the tracks look like?
Mole tracks.
We took it, but it walked here itself.
You guys took the mole?
How could we take it if it walked here under its own power, sir?
It is here. By its own mobility or not.
None of
And
us
I
have
will
seen it.
find it.
I'm gonna walk over. We have a mole.
We don't. This man
what-
lost his pet.
Okay. Well, then
I
what
think
about
it's
your
Gerald. Gerald's probably the mole.
shit? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do with the mole?
Bali really does not feel well.
Somebody call me.
Okay, can we do something with this mole? We found a mole. I don't even remember finding a mole.
We have a mole. Where?
It is large.
There's this.
Dude,
About
just what
40
happened to the
kilo.
mole?
That's a large mole.
88 pounds.
Did we fight a mole? I don't remember fighting a mole.
It doesn't matter. We didn't take it.
You talking about an animal mole or like a spy mole?
He looks you deep in the eyes, Bali. Your words ring true. You did not take it. But you do have it.
All right, if you let me go, I'll help you look.
He lets go of your arm.
Ooh.
This energy that was fizzling now kind of.
I hold up
It's
my
almost
other
like it's almost like a numb a numbness to you.
Yeah, I like try to pull my power back into it, and there's like a blockage for a moment, so I put it into the other hand, and you see the smoke kind of trail around, and Ronzo Jr. apparates. All right, boy, you're looking for a mole. Go get it. And I just kind of spring him off, and he darts out, starts looking around.
Why are you looking for a mole? And this late at night?
Because I need it for my hunt.
Dude, I'm going to bed.
You're gonna kill a mole?
What do you mean you need it for a hunt?
Do you have a warrant?
I have my orders.
Who gave them to you?
Wait, do you mean as a hunting buddy? Is this like a dangerous mole?
A danger to some.
So you're saying he might be a snitch and he needs a stitch?
Will you allow me in?
I think he's a vampire, guys.
I'm just
I'm
rolling
not.
over, just like everyone's got a fucking gimmick, and a fucking
What?
just like
Is with that ridiculous armor, sir.
Preparations for the hunt.
It smells. I'm gonna sniff his armor.
You get close. He pushes you back. And he draws a crossbow.
Oh,
Keep your
we can
distance.
calm down now. Hey, we're just in our home.
Just in her home.
Should one of us call the guards?
He's gonna walk in.
Okay, well, he's not a vampire.
What's the point of asking if you were just gonna come in anyways?
He looks around. He picks at the floor. He looks down. Not here. He goes to the room with Shivers, Gerald's, and Mince's room. Begins searching. Marcus. There's been a lot of rabble. A lot of rabble. Everyone's kind of moving around, opening and closing doors. Just making everything longer than it has to. You feel so warm, like you just keep rolling over. You kind of feel this tickle, first at your neck and then kind of going up the side of your face. It's kind of weird, and you wake up. You open groggily looking, and it almost looks like from your view there's like a starfish. Kind of like crawling up your face.
Starfish.
Kind of what it looks like.
Back to sleep.
You start kind of like pushing at, like you try and pick it up and kind of realize you're like grabbing something. As you look, you see behind it a face. Beady set of eyes. You're grabbing something strange by its stranger nose.
Ooh. Hello. Let go.
Yeah, it continues kind of like sniffing as like these little tendrils of a nose kind of almost like inquisitively scan you.
I love the star-nosed moment.
We've been looking for you. Not really hard, but we thought about it. What's your name? Can you speak?
Kind of, it looks at you, it sniffs. It kind of, when you speak to it, it looks back for a moment. It doesn't really look like it understands. Kind of like when you talk to a dog.
But what can I hear now?
You hear beds being shifted, moved around. And you hear, I followed the tracks. I know it's here.
You better put my bed back.
You're more than capable of that yourself.
You're the one that moved it.
Oh, right. I think
You hear the kind of drop in the bed hitting the floor.
I think I understand. Is there? Oh boy. Is there anything in this room that looks like it could hide this giant mole?
So you look around. The first thing you see is you see the tracks. The window is open just like a foot. And you see some dirt that's been tracked into the room that leads up to your bed. And as for places you could hide it, he's in the other room. You could always just leave with it. As for places inside, you have little cupboards, little armoires, but none of those are guaranteed to hide a mole.
Right. If I have a little time, I'm gonna do my best to clean up the dirt a little bit, so it's not as obvious that it came in this way. And yeah, I'm gonna think back to when I found some part of myself that I knew, and like when I went invisible myself, I'm gonna try to make this thing invisible. And
You
then
reach up, you go to cast this spell. Kind of, as you perform this magic, you notice the mole almost, its nose like clutches around your hand as you go to reach out to it. Like it's like when you go down to like smell a very fragrant flower. As the mole disappears.
I still have a hold of him. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna try my best to lead him out of the room into a room that's already been searched, at least, if that's nearby.
Yeah. You take him out. You kind of... It starts to make these loud sniffing noises.
I'm gonna start panting. It's so hot.
Marcus comes out. The glow, now that he's awake, kind of dimming. As the man in his armor comes out. And Marcus, I want you to roll me performance, stealth, deception, your choice.
Alright. The old tried and true. I'm inspired.
Are inspired.
We'll try that again.
Yeah.
Nice. The man stops over to the other room. He looks around. He comes back to the main room, confused. I was mistaken.
Yes.
Rest assured, however, that I will look into your inquiry of the Mad Mountaineers. He walks out the door and leaves.
Oh shit.
A mole. Why would there be a mole here?
By the way, you can hear this guy leave. He stomps off. His armor is loud as hell.
He was not happy.
Yeah. I'm gonna, like, give it a bit, you know. I know he's not the fastest in that armor, so let him stomp off a little farther
Yeah, yeah.
before I move. But I will come out to where everyone's at and just... So, we have a mole. And then
What?
stop concentrating on invisible.
You end the concentration. You end concentration on the spell. However, it continues.
Oh, that's neat. All right, so I'm not... Well, I mean, okay, I'm not this type of crazy, all right? We do have a mole. He's just invisible.
Yeah, you kind of hear like the sniffing sound coming off of Marcus. Like now that he's not fake panting, which covered it really well, by the way.
Why? Is it yours?
I just woke up, man. I don't know. It came in through my window.
Is this the mole we saw in class?
Yeah.
How'd
No,
you see it if it's invisible?
I made it invisible. So
Why?
it wouldn't get caught.
What? Why? He's gonna ruin our sleep again.
Listen,
Does it have
all we know
powers?
is
Apparently
that
the
dude...
mole is dangerous.
Yeah, well, that guy works for whatever her name is. So I'm not just
Evil
gonna
question, lady.
give... Yeah, exactly. I'm not just gonna give him the mole.
Checks out. The guy was a dick.
That's true. And I don't like giving things to ticks.
But what are we gonna do with it?
Not give it to him.
Well,
Can we?
he wants it for a reason. I kind of thought it might be a druid, but it didn't seem to understand anything I was saying to it. So probably not.
What if we give it to Familiar Lady?
Do we trust Familiar Lady?
Why not?
No one is to be trusted here.
I'm just gonna look towards Bali. Bali, didn't you say you were more of an animal kind of guy?
I mean, you could try talking to it.
But he can't see the mole.
But it's there, right?
Is it?
Do you need to see it?
Where is it?
I still have like my hand out, like where? It's like it's right here.
Yeah.
I touch it with my trunk. Like reach out.
You get close, and you start to feel all these like weird kind of tendrils as they like touch up against your trunk, and you hear.
That's not a mole. Didn't feel like a mole to buy. No.
Well, it's got a star nose.
Can we go back to bed, please?
Let
Figure this
me
out
find
in the morning.
What if the mole escapes by then? I mean, it broke into here. It'll probably break out.
All right, Bali will try. I will cast Speak with Animals. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I'm trying to find the spell. It's not on my character sheet for some reason, but
I
regardless.
know you have it.
I will attempt to. I'll just say. Do you understand me?
Yeah, the sniffing kind of like. Yes. Smell good.
Does he smell good?
Smell good.
I'm gonna take it aside and speak in common. It speaks. It says it smells good.
I smell the mole.
You go up to smell the mole, and almost around your snout, you feel these tendrils.
I smell them.
It smells like mole nose.
Is it a good smell?
Let's see. You smell kind of your average nose smells. But you also smell almost like conditioner. Nice shampoo.
Wow, it does smell nice.
Well, he doesn't think that's what it meant. Anyway. I'm going to talk to it again. Why did you come here?
You can't see it, but you kind of hear it skitter. He warm. So warm.
Someone's looking for you. The man in the armor.
Dad?
He's your dad.
Dad takes me places. Sniff stuff. Then, bang!
Would you like to stay here and be warm?
Yes.
You could have some better smells. If you had ice cream.
Ice cream?
You're in for a treat.
Oh my goodness.
But you must stay here.
Bubbles? Stay with one.
Very good. So, guys, his name's Bubbles. He likes Marcus because he's warm. He wants some ice cream. And he will stay here.
You implanted that third thought, didn't you?
No, ice cream's very good.
Uh-huh.
His name is Bubbles.
Yes. And the man in the armor is his father.
What?
And he smells things for his father, and then bang!
Wait. You said the guy in the armor is father, but he said father and then bang?
What did he tell you guys he wanted the mole for?
Hunting?
Oh.
I think he's source of bang.
That checks out. Yeah.
He
Probably told him to stay here with.
He did say that the mole is dangerous to some.
Maybe it's just dangerous to assholes like him.
Do we need it? Why do we need it?
I don't know anymore.
Do you want to give like something that the guy that like ruined our sleep wants to him?
Well,
Probably
it
needs
does
to
have
get
a
it some ice cream tomorrow, but
it does have a thing that it can do. It's like it smelled the magic that I cast on it, and it stayed invisible after I was done.
So
making it.
I think we keep because like sound useful and first we give him mold, then he's gonna come for chew.
That could be a valid concern for some.
Wait, Polly. Ask him what he hunts.
Bubbles. What does your dad make you hunt? Monsters? Animals? People?
Things smell nice.
He
Bang.
hunts things that smell nice. And then bang.
You not smell like old.
You hunt things that smell old.
Yes, now.
Recently, they've been hunting things that smell old.
I'm just gonna look kind of scared. What the hell does that mean? Old in what way?
I think you'll be all right, Gerald.
You smell like, but not like that.
I'm gonna guess it's magic. That's what he smells.
Oh. I have an idea. Do we still have that wild magic in the pots?
You want to
And this wait till morning.
Well, I want him to tell me what it smells like. Might be good information.
But if he absorbs magic by smelling it,
So that could be a little dangerous.
Or natural remedy to contamination.
while he's going to sleep, it was nice to meet you, Bubbles. Stay as long as you like.
Bubbles can't see feet.
That sounds like a personal problem there, Bubbles.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Bubbles is concerned that he's invisible.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Make him smell something
making
different.
himself invisible.
Sleep it off. Well, everyone have a nice rest.
Bubbles sleep with Warm Man.
Yes, very good.
Ah, jeez. I'm already warm.
You feel, as you all kind of start to head back to bed, the skittering follows you, Marcus. This mole runs around. You all feel like its tendrils as it sniffs by.
I'm just
As it
staying
follows
away from
Marcus.
it, dude. It smells old and is dangerous.
All this talk about smell. I'm kind of curious what I smell like. I don't have a nose, you see.
I mean, if you want, I could try and tell you.
Give it your best shot.
I'm just gonna like awkwardly go up to smell him.
Yeah, roll me a perception check. Yeah, you smell him. He smells like a combination of the ocean, this kind of metallic smell, and ink.
I smell wet. I mean, how long have you been in the ocean?
Oh, I don't know exactly how long, but quite a long time. I don't know if it'll ever come out.
Smells like it.
Just kind of waft.
You might have something, in between the little spaces, maybe. I don't know. But it's not, it's not a bad smell. I'm fine with it. I haven't heard any complaints so far, so you don't need to worry about that.
Ever the diplomat.
Think tank. You sleep through the rest of the night. Still, kind of like shit. It's a bit weirder now, Marcus, knowing that there's an invisible mole sleeping with you. But at least you have its name. As the night goes on, you sleep. Folly. As the night goes on, you feel more and more like shit. Like, just kind of this dizziness, this kind of stuffiness, aching. Sucks. You wake up in the morning to the familiar scratching on the chalkboard. As you wake up, go see the chalkboard coming into its familiar screeching. Your morning class is Power of the Mind at Confrontation. Your afternoon is Personal Tutoring with Janish.
Hmm.
And written below that, in blood, today will spell your end. Marcus. The mole is partially visible now.
Is it his feet?
Translucent.
God, I hope so.
No, the spell starts where it left off. Or the spell ends in the same place it started. The nose. As you see, with a bit of face, kind of translucent, is this almost starfish-shaped pink nose.
First in, first out kind of magic. That is a little disturbing, though. Just a floating nose. That'll be fine.
Oh, I had the weirdest dream.
What?
There's some dude that. What the fuck is on your shoulder?
It's a nose.
Wait, did a guy come in here last night? Some dude, douchebag?
You were not dreaming, Tundra.
No, but seriously, what the hell's on your shoulder?
Oh, you're right. You went back to sleep. It's a mole. We found the mole.
Oh, we did have a mole.
Yeah.
Why didn't you give him the mole?
Well, fuck that guy. That's
Yeah, that's good reasoning.
Its name is Bubbles. It likes Marcus because he's warm. And it wants ice cream.
Okay.
Apparently, it's also dangerous.
Oh, great. Why are we keeping the dangerous mole? You know what? I don't even fucking care. What are we doing today?
It appears we have tutoring personally by Janish.
Oh, great. Is he going to warn us about shivers again?
Probably.
What else does the board say?
Well, unless
You know,
Unless
normal
it's an
stuff about
elaborate
us
prank.
meeting our end and things. And,
No?
you know.
yeah. This one's cute.
The demons in the board hate us, remember?
what?
Dude, why do we go here again? Like, I'm just curious. What are we doing? I know I do this like every day, but like, I'm only here because you guys are here, and
Does anyone else feel just horrible?
Wait, so none of you guys wrote that?
It's the board, Gerald. It has blood in it. And demons.
I'm not used to the blood part.
It's like, I'm not feeling good. Don't make me explain this to you.
Look, there are demons in the chalkboard. How hard is that to understand?
Yeah, I was clear. I was super clear.
Try to keep up. We have to keep going.
Oh, like, how true could that be?
How true could that be?
Mm.
We're in a school of magic. I don't know what to
No,
say.
no, not about the demons being in it, but what they wrote. How true could that be?
I mean, it certainly is ominous, but all the
They
other
write
ones
hateful things
were
every day.
ominous, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, dude, it tells us the classes we go to, and we've skipped a bunch of those already, so obviously it doesn't tell the future.
Mm.
Now that you mention it, Bali, I've not been feeling great. I think this is the worst I've felt in a long time.
Want some ice cream?
I'm not feeling
Is
great
it
either,
Gerald's
guys.
food or what is? Are we coming down with something?
Oh, so we can't let him cook it all then. If he cooks it all around us, we'll all get sick.
There could be a million different reasons why we're feeling this way. It doesn't need to be the perfectly good cooking. In fact, maybe we should check up on the Mad Mountaineers, see if they're feeling bad too, because they eat the same cooking.
Or it could be the pickleberries.
Remember those?
Well, you guys didn't want to eat those.
Being around them, maybe.
So you're telling me I shouldn't have brought them with us?
Can you make ice cream, Gerald?
Why would I make pickleberry ice cream?
Dude, get off it. Can you just make like normal shit? Like,
Bali
I
was
could
taught how
try
to
to
make
make ice cream.
the famous Blue Moon ice cream, but we don't have any materials.
I heard all you need is a couple beavers.
That doesn't sound right.
Something about, like, musk or something?
do we have class today? I'm like,
Yes.
does the board show we have class? It does, right?
Yeah, you got two.
Can we just skip
Tundra.
class today, guys?
We've been
Looking at the
skipping
first.
too many classes, Tundra.
You see power
It's
of the mind.
confrontation. It should be right up your alley, you know?
And Janice said
is that
if we had
supposed to
any
mean?
questions whatsoever, if we came back, he would answer them.
Oh yeah. I thought we wanted to do like a church or synagogue or something like that today. Shivers, didn't you want to go get
I'm going to
Baptized or
the
something?
Darkness Temple at some point.
Mm.
Some
Yes.
point.
Yeah, guys, I just want to bring back up in case we've forgotten you, because I feel like I'm kind of the liable one here with this, but we do still have all those books from the library, and I feel like the longer we hold on to those without a good reason, the worse off we're gonna be. Now I get we don't like her, considering the whole mole situation, but I don't know, what should we do about those?
The books went missing during the commotion, remember?
Yes.
No one's looking for them.
I say we just shelve the book issue. It'll be fine.
Ah, I get it. Shelve it. Ah.
I would like to give a task to my zombies.
Yeah, and
Didn't we do
Gerald,
tests for our zombies before?
I want to
I
ask
didn't.
Gerald a question. Last time you sent out your zombies on a task
Mm-hmm.
for while you were gone. Do you remember what that is?
Yep. I wanted them to gather grubs and some other foods for the fish snacks that I was supposed to make with mincemeat.
Ah, yes. So, if you remember your zombies, and hopefully, I think they should be recorded in the entries, zombie stuff. Now that they are back, for whatever zombie you're using, roll like you would normally.
Like just a
For the
D20?
zombies. For the zombies.
Oh.
So, I want you to tell me how they're doing this. And I want you to roll.
What was it that Bali sent his zombies out to do? Can't remember if we sent them together or not.
I don't know if he did.
I want to say I like sent him out to take care of the wildlife or something.
Oh, you did,
Stupid
didn't you?
shit.
All right. Phil, I want you to do the same thing as Dinor. And you can do this in whatever order you want.
What am I doing?
And rather than the number of successes you get will determine how successful it is.
Okay.
And the
Do you
zombies
remember
are
the little zombie game?
Yes.
Or taking care of the wildlife? I want you to tell me how your zombie does it.
Okay, so does it have to be the last one that we used, or
It can be. I don't really care. It can be whatever one.
okay? It's gonna be Stilly, the drunk one.
All right.
And he's just gonna start feeding all the animals booze, because like that's his favorite thing. So it's good for everything, you know.
Hey, where are your zombies? Oh, there's the Bali zombie. Yeah. Roll your d6s.
Solid logic, really.
Okay. I forget how many
And
do I
no
roll again?
rerolls.
Based on what?
The lucky nose feature will be gone now. Just to simplify things, because we can't remember all the noses.
So you add one based on all of the.
You roll a d6, and then you add one
Okay,
d6
so
for
has
each.
nothing to do with being a clown. Nothing to do with that. I'm gonna roll 3.
Oh,
The thing I find so funny is that you chose that zombie, and the thing he did was go like every other zombie was worse than what he was gonna do.
The other one was Killy.
I think there's Willie.
and Willie. He's just wet. What are you gonna do?
Well, you know, I mean,
Not kill.
we've jacked up the
A wet
booze up
Willie, huh?
before.
Yeah.
No rerolls, huh?
What?
What's
Killing go 10
No
to
rerolls.
yeah. Yeah, it makes sense not sending Killy. Okay. I get not sending Killy.
1 through 5.
Oh my god.
So, Dinor, I want you to roll yours now.
So, I want to remember, is it good or bad to roll as much as you can?
Both.
Both.
Both? Oh god, what do I do
You have
then?
4 chances to roll bad and good.
I guess, yeah, I'm gonna send him out to find grubs and stuff, so. Don't really think they'd use their instruments. Or their hearing. So I guess just one dice.
Sure, you can just roll one if you want.
Oh no. Can I use my inspiration on this?
No. It's a different game. Alright, Gerald, your zombie. What's the. Oh, not
It's
that.
an injury.
That's just an injury, right?
Let me find. Injury will be that. With nothing in hand, Gerald, you see this zombie returning. It has like a few leaves, but it looks like it's gotten fucked up out there. Like
What
you
happened
see
to you?
parts of it missing as it's kind of like crawling back, and it drops this pile of useless leaves in front of you. Bali. Well, out there,
He's just wandering around. He's like, this is like a deer eating like grass. He's like, yeah, a little bit. Not a little
all
bit.
right, let's add a second condition for something wrong.
It's about to say, my guy died and had a victory, and
Made it harder for you.
something
What's
bad
gonna be?
happened.
We'll have exhaustion 5 as difficulties. You see the guards as they're looking at the front gate. You see a very well-fed wolf. As you see it munching on a clown.
Oh fuck.
He's just wearing overalls, yeah.
So, here, let me play this out for you. The wolves are a little more well fed now. There's your victory. They may, however, have acquired a taste for zombies.
I wonder if it's gonna make
And
them sick.
alcohol.
Zombies and alcohol, yeah.
Alcoholic wolves, like that is actually terrifying.
All right, Tundra. You said you had a job for your zombies.
Yeah. So looking at my list, that was way over prepared than what we actually needed. But I'm really happy I did it. I'm gonna send zombies 4 and 5 that can join twins Barry and Larry.
Just one at a time.
They're
Oh,
conjoined twins.
it's a double. Okay, well, okay,
They're attached, so
Sure.
I'll be sending both as one because they're one. I'm gonna send the twins. I don't know if you'll let me play into this, but I want them to go and search for metal, as much as metal as they can possibly get me. And I want them to use their family heirloom, which are a set of twin
Hold up,
rings of
hold up.
magnetism.
I want you to keep this in mind,
Mm.
and I want to do the rolls when we get back to them.
That's fine. I'm just telling you how I would tell them
Yep,
to do
yep, and then however you want to do that roll later, just
it. Sure.
remember that. Keep it in mind.
What happened to the Elvis zombie trying to normalize our zombies?
I did
Oh,
send
yeah.
him out. I sent him out to walk around campus,
Spread the good word.
spreading the good.
Oh
word.
damn! I thought only Gerald sent them out. Yeah. So tell me what you were doing.
They were finger gunning everyone they saw.
Does
And
that
just
look
doing
like-
a circle around the. Doing a circle around the, just right here on campus.
This campus, yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
for like
yeah.
days because we
And
were
so
gone
how-
for days.
How I'm going to have something good and something bad apply to you is I'm going to have them only apply to your zombies because there's no longer like a turn order.
hmm
So Bali's something bad will only affect his dudes. All right. Tell me how the Alphys impersonator is going to accomplish that.
Yeah, he's doing that. He's making sure to wink with the give the finger guns. He's got his
Which one
pompadour
is this? Oh,
on.
okay.
This is Elphys, of course.
Not all zombies are bad.
Please, Bali, it's Alphys.
Elphys. Which is defining feature.
I can't remember how many I have left. I think
It's in the bottom right. You have 2. I think there's
Okay.
one that has no thumbs and one that has one eye.
yeah. This is the one-eye guy. So like he's trying to wink at everyone, but he doesn't have an eye.
He's blinking.
He's it
But
looks
it-
a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Something like this, just closing his eyes. Like,
And yeah, so whatever. We're gonna roll 5d6.
Pretty sure. I could be wrong here, but I'm not sure I'm actually missing any. I might be missing the first one.
I know your ballerina one died
Zombies?
for sure.
No, you got 2 left. So I think it's just the.
The twins?
Yeah, I think it's just the twins.
Do you know how many I have left?
6, 5, 5, 1, 2.
I mean, rip you zombie, but that's OP for your next zombie.
Just like Barry and Larry always say.
Yeah,
Live together,
the-
die together.
You see it going, "Ay," as these guards, these students, you're trying to like make people happier, right?
Yeah.
Kind of
Definitely.
make the mood better. Yeah, no, people are real into it. However, Elphus is not paying very close attention. As you see him stumbling into the not quite built yet fences, as he falls into the moat, the chasm.
Oh.
Yeah,
What?
of course.
But some students seeing this zombie, this clearly a zombie falling over, get a real kick out of it.
He didn't have to move to do his job. He literally could have held still. Like, I must cover the most ground.
You know, there's a chance he's alive if we ever go down the
Yeah.
moat.
Yeah, you hear kind of like as he falls down, like, "Hey."
Dude,
Nice.
Barry and Larry, you said to give him a dream. So Barry's dream is to not be attached to Larry, and Larry's dream is to convince Barry to want to be attached.
Now, getting back.
So we saw all
Contra.
of this happen.
Yeah, these zombies are very.
So Bali told his
They're-
zombie to take care of the wildlife, and
Let me
all
put it this
Bali
way.
saw was a wolf eating him.
Your
Hopefully he
zombies.
did well.
Your zombies are very noticeable, except for Zygote.
Nice.
Well, zygote stuck in some dude's brain.
Yeah. Tundra. You see this first class on the chalkboard, and
Oh, do you mind if I do a zombie thing?
in a minute.
Okay.
You see this first entry on the chalkboard. Power of the mind. As well, it's been a few weeks, but Tundra would most likely remember. As the last words Ustalos spoke to him before perishing at the hands of a fatal curse. Mince,
Yeah.
zombies.
Okay. First thing, do I have 2 or 3 left? Because I don't know where we are keeping that recorded at.
3. It's recorded on the bottom right of the screen. You see him?
On the bottom right of the screen?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see him.
Oh. Yeah.
And I hope you have your zombies recorded somewhere because you did not put them in the.
I do have them recorded.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna say they're not in zombie stuff. All right. What do you want your zombie to go do?
All right. I'm gonna tell Oblivion to go find Shivers something he'd like.
All right.
Because
Opposed to Morrowind.
yeah. I figured that they're similar enough. Oblivion's dream is to be understood. His heirloom is a bloody knife. Quirk is nobody understands him, and his expertise as an edgelord.
Oh, he's Jack.
Yeah. But I'm figuring, maybe 3 of these relate to Shivers. I don't know which 3. So would that be that'd be 4 dice, right?
We're not rolling them right now. We roll them when they get back.
Oh, okay.
All right, think tank. You have your zombies out. Then we'll just do those ones for now. You have your classes. So think tank. Are we going to class today? Playing hooky?
I don't think we can skip Janisha's class. I think that one's kinda mandatory. Whether we want to or not.
Did you guys see that wolf eat my zombie?
Yes, it seems the wildlife seems to be pretty dangerous. To zombies, at least.
Yes, we should go to class, though. Yes.
Yeah, I concur. We skipped all of yesterday.
Marcus,
I mean,
how are you
imagine-
going to go to class with the mole on your shoulder?
It doesn't matter where I go. It's gonna follow me, I think.
But Polly asked if it would stay in the room, but if you'd like to bring it,
It's not up to me.
Well, it says it wants to stay warm, right?
yeah.
Is there any way to keep our place warm while we're gone? Or like a small spot in particular?
Polly can make a fire.
Or we could just put a blanket on it.
I don't know if indoor fire is the safest.
Yeah, let's start a fire and leave.
Wait, our house has like plenty of flammables, right? I don't know what it's made of, but
It's D&D. There are plenty of flammables everywhere.
yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know if the
Seriously.
negotiation was it was gonna stay. If it's gonna stay, that's not a problem. Then we can just go.
Yeah, don't worry. Our house is inflammable.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe everything's stone, I never knew.
Dude, everything's flammable.
How hot?
I suppose we'll try to leave and let's see what happens.
Just wrap them up in a bunch
So-
of...
Marcus, you have a partially visible mole.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
to know.
Is it gonna follow me?
Yes.
That's what I thought. What do you
The
have?
mole did not say it would stay home. It said it would stay warm. As time goes on, the mole gets more visible bit by bit. How do you want to handle the mole?
Guys, it's not gonna stay here.
Why don't you put him in a bag or something?
Gerald, do we have like a stove in our room or like anything like that?
Why not just make him invisible again? It seemed to last quite a while.
Yeah, how long did that last?
Like all through the night, pretty much.
However
Good.
long that was, yeah.
5 hours or so.
How long is our class for?
Yeah. We're like, how do we hide him? And we already figured that out.
But Bali has an idea. And then I'm gonna go out back of the school. I'm gonna create a bonfire.
You have an idea and you try to leave?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go do it.
Bali, what? Fuck.
The way he is, man.
I want to
Yeah.
heat up some rocks on the fire and bring them inside.
Go out back of the school, or do you mean your like dorm?
Out back of the building, so I don't have a fire inside the building.
Do you say anything before you walk away?
I have an idea.
This is not a hard stealth check, but I do still need you to roll it. And if you remember,
Because we're famous.
disadvantage.
Okay.
I feel like this would take forever. Like we just be sitting there like, what the
No, he's casting a spell.
oh, I was like,
Like,
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
While this is happening, can I like find a
Disadvantage, you said?
little bag to put the pickleberries in and shove it in the zombie shed?
Okay.
Dude.
Well.
yes, you can put
That
pickleberries in the zombie shit.
that's so dangerous.
And I'm gonna tell the zombies not to eat it.
Oh yeah.
Was that the total roll?
I'll put both of them.
No, I just wanted to make sure that was the.
I rolled a 13.
Yeah,
and a
yeah,
19.
You go out back, make this bonfire. There are students wandering to their classes, but it's still pretty early and people are a bit groggy.
Yeah.
Not-
There goes think tank again.
Interest in the think tank is a midday thing
Got it.
after they had their coffee.
I want to find some decent sized stones,
Like, we
And-
need coffee to even comprehend
Yeah.
about what you guys do.
I love that watching us as a spectator sport.
Just see like our neighbors just watching us with popcorn.
Hey, I do it for like
Even at night.
2 hours a week. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Even at night, they're watching with binoculars. All of a sudden, like our dorm lights light up. They're like, "Oh shit, it's starting!"
Just like, oh, are you seeing this guy with the guns walking into their house now? Shivers is yelling again.
All the neighbors just hear the banging from the stone guy.
You make a bonfire. So what are you doing, Bali?
I want to line it with rocks, like larger rocks.
Yeah.
Start heating them up, and then the goal is to bring them inside while they're still warm. And then put them in the blankets and see if we can keep them there for the day.
We're not gonna have a dorm this night.
Yeah, you put the heated. You take the heated rocks.
The demons in the fucking thing are like, "What are you doing? What the fuck?" They start like writing on them.
The half visible mole is interested.
I'll put them in Gerald's bed.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
I want you, Bali, and you, Marcus, to roll opposed spellcasting checks.
Okay. Just based on our modifier.
Yep.
Okay. +3.
Let's burn down our dorm so that the students can talk.
I know what hot stones are for. They're for shoving up Carl's ass.
I want to re-roll mine. Just
Good times.
It's
Really good
it's
times.
not great.
Really good time.
Using my inspiration.
Okay.
That's +4. My man.
I have a +3.
Yeah.
Oh, could it be my first one? I rolled a 7 the first one.
The mole kind of goes away from Marcus and follows your rocks.
And then I'll like kind of wrap some blankets around and try to make like a little bed / nest thing, you know.
Yeah, Bubbles crawls into Gerald's bed. The mole is inside.
All right.
Well done, Bally.
And just to be safe, I'll burn a first level spell slot, and I'll tell it to. I'll be like, "We'll be gone for a little bit. We'll be back.
I'd like to.
Stay warm."
Do we have like a window in our room that like
Yes.
he could get out of?
Yes.
Okay. Well, do we have like an actual door, or is it just a doorway to our room, like an open
It's a
doorway?
door. It's a door. They're rooms.
They're always knocking on it.
Can he open the door, or would like? Is he large
Yes.
enough to be able to get to the doorknob himself?
Can they open the door?
We don't know.
Well, can he reach it? Like if he was
It's a
staying-
big
It's
mole.
a big mole.
40 kilo.
I guess it just depends how smart he is.
Smarter than the other animals. Even.
Yeah.
He broke in
Right.
through the window this time. Does Marcus have his own room?
No,
Oh, there's 2 rooms.
2 rooms and like a central middle room and a bathroom.
Okay.
The
I was
bathroom
gonna
does not
set
have
up-
windows because that's kind of yikes when your bathroom's got windows.
Are you right?
They have those weird like wavy glass ones, but even that's like a little weird.
Wait. Ollie, what if we move him into the bathroom? You know, for insulation.
What? This is
That
fine.
way.
It's on a bed.
That way I can also set up an alarm so I know if he leaves. But here, he could leave through the door or the window.
Why would he leave? He's warm.
I mean, do we care if he leaves? I guess that's the real question.
Listen, I'll know if he leaves because he'll come to me.
Alright, if you guys say so.
The mole is warm. The think tank. Ready for class.
Yep.
As
You know, I'm gonna put down an alarm anyways on the doorway.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though that Brendan is also in that room, and Brendan opens the door all the time.
Oh, rip. Does Brendan not come with us all the time with mincemeat?
He's interested in the door to the bathroom.
Yeah, you did say that one time. God damn it. It's something.
Brendan's a free spirit. I let him do what he
Alright,
wants.
in that case, I'm gonna put down the window.
Okay.
No way Brendan's going through the window. I hope.
No, he's too bulbous. It's like an inflated beach ball.
Yeah, I still gotta buy him steps so he can reach.
Think tank. After finishing your morning preparations, Polly going outside, kind of being in kind of this cold rain just makes you feel more like shit. Today is not a good Bali day. As you make your way over to the School of Confrontation, Brandenburg. As you go in, finding your way to class, you notice there are a lot more of these Gitzerai guards inside. There are just as many in as there are out. Walking the halls, making sure everything is calm, peaceful. You make your way over to this classroom. This thick door, this stone that's been battered and bruised, almost damaged in addition to its normal use. As you walk in to the class, someone familiar there. Familiar to Tundra. Only Tundra, if he remembers. A familiar face. Back from Rigning. A Gith Yankee by the name of Gikath. Last you saw him drunk. Off of cider. Now, you see on a stand is his old armor, but now it has a huge crack through it. You see he wears bandages on one of his arms and legs, some on his head, as he has a black eye and he is bruised the fuck up. He looks down at papers. He goes, think tank, you missed our class yesterday. But he looks up. Tundra.
I just stare.
It is good to see you.
You a teacher now?
I've always been a teacher. I'm ambassador. As across the other side of the room are the origami toads, the only other students in the class. Your friends, Mackerel and Ronzo, help me come to terms with my issues. How are they?
Oh. Well. Can we just move on?
Very well. Please sit. As rather than conventional tables and chairs, there are mats laid out.
What? Just out of curiosity, like, what vibe am I getting from him, just in general? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, what. I mean, I wouldn't expect him, right? So, like, does he have like a look on his face, like he's actually surprised to see me?
Roll insight.
It's really early.
Yeah, I can tell you what I'll give you is the most basic of information, which that He is surprised to see you again. As he sits you down, rather than wearing this silver armor, carrying this sword, he carries this staff, this long silver and lined staff that has a sapphire at the top. And he limps around, kind of using it as, kind of like using it to prop him up, like a cane. Today, I will not be teaching you spellcraft. I will not be teaching you martial prowess. Today, I'll be teaching you something else. He puts down the staff and he picks up a bunch of these small wooden boxes. Do not open them until I tell you to. He walks around, starts to pass them out. Inside of these boxes is a beautiful flower. Blue, lined with purple, long stamen, it shines brilliantly. The light catches it so that all eyes that gaze upon it will be stunned by its brilliance. He finishes passing out these flowers. Now open it.
Yeah. Open it.
I'm gonna open it, but I'm not gonna look at it.
The six of you and the origami toads. Just realized I'm on my class notes and not my notes. Each of you open this. Gerald, Tundra. Gerald, you try and look away, but it's too brilliant. This light almost catches it as you look in. And the both of you, for a moment, are enraptured. You see the same with Glip Glop, the Gripply. The rest of you just open your boxes to this kind of wilted old flower.
Yeah, checks out for today.
He looks around.
Me eyes must be broken.
No. I was testing your aptitude. Those of you who it did not change for either do not possess it or it has not blossomed yet. Those of you, and he looks at the three of you that it has blossomed for. Possess a gift. One that allows you, without the direct manipulation of Arcana, to exert your will upon what is real and what is not. You possess a psionic gift.
You hear that, Tundra?
Yeah, I suck.
Wait, so those of us that are seeing it and like are stunned, do we like still hear what's going on?
You still hear what's going on? Yeah, no, it's like a momentary, like.
Oh, okay.
I think I just realized it never rolled for me. You mind if I put that in?
Put what in?
We rolled for the flower thing, right?
No. No rolls.
Oh, okay.
No rules.
Tundra, Gerald, Glip Glop. Come forth.
I'll do it.
Now, I want you to try very hard. He holds out both his hands, puts them behind his back, puts them out closed. Tell me which hand the coin is in. First you, Gerald.
Oh boy. Can I just try to see if I can sense it somehow?
How?
With my mental aptitude. He's getting me all hyped up about this. I'm like, all right, maybe I have like like whenever you see like TV shows where someone's like mind reading, you're like, I wonder if I try really hard if I can do it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Roll me a spellcasting check.
I don't even know what that
And
means.
this is just add your intelligence and proficiency bonus for you.
Intelligence and proficiency. Okay.
You've never looked at a candle and tried to put it out with your mind.
Right? Wait, so if I click on the D20 dice and it puts in like /R 1D20, do I just type in plus and then a number?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do like
Or you
you
can
have 3 intelligence, so you could do like 1d20 plus 5.
Okay.
It'd be yours.
Hey.
You start to think. You start to feel. There's no coin in either hand.
What a dick.
Am I able to?
And looking at you, he smiles. You're correct.
You read my mind, but I'm gonna say that in my head. But I'm gonna look at him because if he's reading my mind, I'm waiting for a reaction.
What? Oh my
Next, you Glip Glop.
And then I'm just gonna say in my mind, don't even try to steal my next book ideas.
He does the same with a Gripply. He looks, thinks very hard. That one. Opens it. There's indeed a coin. Tundra.
God. Can I try to spot if any of his hands look different? Like coloration or anything like that? I don't know.
You look at his hands. Not like that. He puts his hands behind his back. Which one is the coin in?
die.
You got it,
Oh, man.
Tundra. You got it. Come on.
Can't see his hands.
It's a feel thing, I think.
Left.
Pulls it out. There's a coin in it.
Easy money.
Well done.
That was a guess. It was 100% a guess. I didn't have any fucking clue where the thing was.
He's too humble.
You willed it into existence.
Yeah, 100% way too humble.
Tundra. Gerald. Glop. There's no coin. The coin was your creation. I merely goaded it. Do you understand? Whether by your bloodline, pure happenstance, something you run across. You are unique, and it is yet another tool that you may master.
What was the guy's name again?
Gikoth. Let me put it in.
The G-E-K.
You said that.
Oh, my Professor Geckoth, sir. You know, I'm all about it. This is great. It's cool. But are we getting a little dangerously close to illusion here?
No. It is not a school of magic. It is your own mind, your own willpower, made real.
How?
I heard it's bacteria. Something. I've heard of this.
No,
Antichlorians?
it is not bacteria.
Oh, no.
That's stupid.
Jesus.
Can we learn this skill?
It wasn't a very good source, you know. It's that I've heard.
Can you learn it in a manner of speaking?
Today?
A day.
You look sick.
Bally doesn't comment on how you look. Jeez.
He's not feeling well.
He picks up his staff, takes out a spell book. He closes his eyes, points his staff at the corner of the room, and he summons a big couch.
Wow. Not where
This
I thought
is
he was
magic.
going.
What?
Will not do you any good. Pushing yourself while you are sick.
Thank you. I'm just gonna lay down on it.
So to be clear, you're saying we are able to make something out of nothing without the use of any magic?
That is partially true. It does not require arcane or divine means. It is still magic in a way.
Where does it come from? How? Is there a time limit? Is it flammable?
Sometimes, yes. Pyrokinesis is a talent. Not my talent.
So you're saying that like me and Gerald have something to do with this? Also, what are you doing here? Just out of curiosity. This is kind of a hike. And you're fucked up.
It was punishment from my master for falling to the demons of the bottle.
Bottle demons, chalkboard demons.
It was deserved. I could ask what you are doing here, but
Dude, I don't even know.
I suppose out that every day.
No, I'm just curious, like I don't want any part of this.
this class,
No, not specifically. It's just more than that. Like, can I get close to him?
yeah,
Listen, I'm not a magic person.
Hmm.
It's not my spiel. I don't like this stuff. It's uncomfortable. I'm out of my element. I don't really need to be here. I'm only here because I'm trying to
he puts
help
his
the cause.
arms on your shoulders. He kind of leans over, gets on a knee. Very difficult for him. Tundra, what do you want?
I just like look around to the other people that I'm with, and I'm like, just, I just want this. I just want these people to live till tomorrow, and then the next day. It's the only family I got.
Would you like me to assist you?
I don't know how you do that.
I am a teacher. You possess a gift that I specialize in teaching. Now I could teach you to fling fireballs or make your image blurred. But the talents that you possess is what I'm here to help students with.
What if I
You
fail?
may not think.
What if I fail?
The least I could do is not punish you.
I look at his body, just all fucked up. Like, okay.
I will not force our way of life on you.
Yeah. I'm sure Gerald would be interesting. He'll fucking do anything.
Yes, Gerald Blip-Glop. Blip-Glop, by the way, is like him, all the origami toads. Just after the last run-in with all of you are still like a bit on edge. They are keeping a distance in this classroom.
Damn straight.
Do I know what that is?
But
Like
what is?
before, like what this tension's from before I joined the think tank?
Mm-mm. This was very much a private moment.
I'm just gonna take it as them being jealous of the mental aptitude.
So, This gift must have manifested itself in some way. Tell me, any strange occurrences? Things you've lifted, minds you've read, things you've seen, without a wave of the fingers or reading from a spell book.
I suppose you could say so, yeah.
Well, I can't remember. I know that Tundra saved Gerald, but like, who saw it? Did anyone see it?
Um,
Because there was that.
I think
there was
the
ink
deep
cloud.
feeders saw it.
Yeah, I blacked it out.
I
was gonna
think
say, none of
your
us know
That's not
about
my
it.
memory bank.
your squid ink kind of properly obfuscated everything.
The scroll was weird.
Octopus ink.
The blank scroll or whatever.
The book
Oh,
that
yeah.
you read from.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen it.
I don't.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't think I've done anything crazy. There was some magic thing that like I read from, but it wasn't really. I didn't really cause it to happen. It just like happened. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Hmm. And you, Gerald?
I guess I never really thought about it before. I guess thought it was weird. I always thought it was just some weird little trick with Mage Hand. But,
Telekinetic. And Glip Glop. He looks. He goes, I see ways sometimes. See path.
Baby Janice?
Baby Janice. Very well. Today, all of you, except for Bali, will be training. This ability in each of you may not have shown itself with the flower, but perhaps there is more we can do to draw it forth. As he has you do more things, he has the rest of you perform the coin trick, the trying to lift small rocks, things like this, which, Gerald, for you, you're kind of used to the lifting. You're kind of, this is something you've had. It's similar for Glip Glop. For you, Tundra, it's every time you think you can't do something, you kind of have this back and forth moment, imagining like maybe. And every time it comes with ease, without a second thought. It's different. And the rest of you, that would be Marcus, Shivers, and Mincemeat. Roll me a straight d20.
Great D20.
Mince and Marcus, it's hours of nothing. Shivers, something is there, some spark, weak as it is. As Bali, as the day continues and you rest, you continue to feel more like shit.
Nice. Yeah.
How many games do you have to have a character that just gets like deathbed sick?
It's for real.
Phil has an archetype. Hated characters that get fucked. Gesundheit. This goes on at the end of the class. The class. Kakath leans down. If you need any more, please come to me. And I do not know if... I know you're not interested in all of this. But if you seek an emblem, I do have a means, which I'm willing to part with mine. A bit different, a bit self-centered, you could say. However, there is a Gith, not one of the temple guards, but one wearing a crown of spikes on his head. I do not know what caused him to enter his madness. But I would like it cured. The one who travels with Pendulum.
Crazy guy.
So, yeah, is that Pain then? That was his name? Yeah.
Yep, he's the
Okay.
Gith.
We're not normally the curers of madness. Normally the other way around.
I'm like, oh, yeah. Just cure that. Psst.
What are we
More
supposed to do with
emblem.
him?
If you come across a means of curing him, I would see him brought back to sanity.
What if we just like tie him up and like bring him to you or something?
It might like it.
I could retrieve him if I wanted to. That is not something I am capable of. I cannot fix him. If that is out of your... That is not possible for you, I understand. But that is my condition.
What's his name again?
Pain
Pain?
is
Goes
one
by
that liked
Pain.
it. Yeah.
We can't make any promises.
And I
But
do not wish any.
we'll see what we can do. If something comes up. Or if we have the time.
Very well. You are dismissed.
Because that dude's probably voluntarily crazy, maybe Gerald will be very effective. Maybe Gerald will have like some kind of paradoxical effect, and he'll like sober
Well,
him up.
he wants pain. He just has to feed him something.
Yeah.
You tried these berries. They're so good.
He dismisses class. One of the origami toads approaches you. Flip flop. Did you get letter? Sent a while back?
Who's he talking to?
All of you.
Better?
Letter?
Letter.
Oh. Did we get a letter?
We get lots of letters.
You did get a letter you never opened.
No.
We have a lot of unread mail.
Uh-oh.
Somebody got it, but they didn't open it on purpose. I don't remember who it was.
How long ago?
Like half week, maybe?
Oh, that's like forever.
What did it say?
We just said the apology.
Well, it's appreciated.
Oh, no hard feelings.
Except for our dead friend, yes.
Listen, don't listen to him. He's having a bad day. And like, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, on Bali's shoulder.
Did you
Yes.
prepare apology spaghetti?
We
Spaghetti?
have, if you want, we have slug.
That works.
Very
God,
good slug.
No. Don't let Gerald touch it.
We've been
As he
turning
takes
over
out
a lot of new
he takes
leaves
out a
lately.
little bag of shiny pebbles, and he hands you 3 plump slugs.
Plump.
These are good for eating?
Very good.
I eat them.
Oh,
Yeah, if you
Oh.
like, I mean, if you like food meant for frogs, yeah, it's good.
I mean, I'm a lizard. So
Yeah, no, I kind of figured you would. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
what does Gerald look like when you see Mince just down these?
Well, I mean, I was a little, like, I'm like, yeah, I could do something with that, but I don't think I'd be that disappointed. But I'm like, oh, I thought this was gonna be something bigger. You know?
Okay.
I could have
We
So-
I'll hand one to Gerald.
we know you two not always part of Tank, but we probably reason you are.
Don't
We-
feel that way, Glip Glop.
We leave alone if want. Just want sake.
Yes. Don't beat yourself up over it. It's not your fault.
Thank.
We've
We
been
are
turning
always-
over a lot of new leaves recently, and I think forgiveness should be one of them.
We
Do
hope
it again.
we hope, but letter not lost. We decide with we decide with Swampo Mudglug that Whoop want you to have emblem.
Why did we not open this letter?
Was it in the letter?
Oh.
It's an important DM lesson to.
Who got the letter?
Read your damn mail.
Sent to dorm through.
I wasn't asking you,
Office.
buddy. Sorry.
Oh.
Who got the letter?
Yes, we'll look for it.
Seriously though, you're looking pretty bad. Let me help you. Ollie, are you diseased?
Well, he is pretty dizzy. Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna try to get rid of any diseases he might have with lay on hands.
Polly. For a moment, you feel all right. It quickly comes back. Seconds pass.
Ah, it's nice.
Wow.
Not good. Not good.
You want a slug?
I don't
Well,
think.
dude,
so.
come on, man.
I might help.
Not even seasoned.
Well,
Oh, they're full of flavor, though.
Flavor.
All right, bye.
Mr. Glip Glop, was it?
Yes?
You know, I may not entirely have the best picture of what happened, but from my point of view, it seems that this has been this and the letter have been great first steps in an indeterminate amount of steps to make things right. So thank you.
Quick slugs is always more good.
Oh god.
Hard find slugs up north.
I understand.
Try.
But that's why I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. That's why, like Mr. Gakath said, people like you and me, we're special. We can find these things, even when others can't. Don't forget that.
You're right.
Intimidate him?
You're right.
Very. Flop, think about that.
Don't let him win. No.
You know,
Broke a robot.
this is gonna give Glip Glop a confidence boost, and he's going to find more ways to replace.
He's gonna put out a book, man. 101 ways to cook a slug. You're done for.
You prop everyone up until you're the lowest on the totem pole.
If need, we have small burrow on northwest side.
We have a home. Yeah.
A burrow for what?
No, visit, not live.
No, man. I think we still need some space, but
Yes.
stay out of trouble, like for real this time.
Yes. Learn from.
A burrow, you say?
Gerald,
You know, I
let
just
We
want
need
to
to
ask
work on our goodbyes.
if we've also been intruded upon by some
We
large stone, figures.
we leave you be. Gerald's pole and
Flop
Tundra's
just
push.
runs away.
He kind of backs off and heads out with the boys.
Guess that might be a great spot for the.
I don't think it would end well for them with Bali in the room.
They aren't warm. The toads.
They aren't warm.
They are
And
not
he's
warm.
not wrong. They're cold
They,
blooded.
they are frogs.
I have a point. Well, maybe you teach them, the stone trick.
Listen, we probably best to have our space with them.
Bali needs some ice cream.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't want. I'm sorry. I didn't want to make things. I don't really know what happened. My bad for intruding on it.
You're good. What's next? Janice?
Next. Yep, next is your
Are we early? Are we
private
late?
tutoring.
How long do we have in between classes?
Not very long, like 15, 20 minutes kind of deal.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, Ginny shall know when we get there.
I'll know before we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Maybe
Let's
he'll
go.
know what's wrong with Bali.
Did we ever find out what happened to that guy that was abducted as a familiar?
Oh, Jeff?
I
Yeah.
don't think so, did
No,
No, we haven't.
Who
you
took them?
never followed up on Jeff.
They took him to Jeffport.
Honestly, how well he is.
What do you
You say
say,
they fixed
Vince?
The last place you'd look.
So, you're heading to class 2?
That's it. We gotta find Crimport. We figured it out, guys.
Mm-hmm.
The
Let's-
alarm at home never went off, did it?
No.
Okay.
On our way over, walking to the next class, can I pull Gerald aside for a second?
Yeah.
Hey, is it weird for you for like this? I mean, like you're old, right? So you.
Oh, I mean,
No, it's a compliment. So
Proceeds to make an old man noise.
you like already you went? Did you go to school prior to? I'm assuming some kind of culinary affair thing.
culinary, no. But yes,
You
I
didn't
did
go
go
to-
to school.
You didn't go to a cooking school.
No, I was actually part of a really well-established writer's school. As you could probably have guessed, I mean,
Yeah, it explains actually a lot about you. A little bit.
Is it where
yeah.
you wrote people off?
this is just a one-on-one aside, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. My bad.
So why you like interested in going to this second school thing? Is it exciting for you?
I mean, honestly, things have been pretty crazy a lot. I never really thought about how strange everything would be, but yeah, I mean, sure, I opened up this part of this door to my life pretty late, but it's definitely pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty annoying too, but
Part of me thinks this is like a midlife crisis for you, but the other part of me thinks it might be more real.
what do you mean?
You know, when like people get older, they start missing the things they didn't do or they could have done or something, and you searching for excitement that you might have missed out on. So it's kind of like a crisis for you internally, but I don't want to project onto you.
Project.
I'm just making you aware
Oh.
you're going through a crisis, but like,
I mean, maybe a little part of me did want this, but I'm really just here because of my number one fan, really.
Who's your number one fan?
I mean, really, he's a nobody. It's kind of the point, but he's actually back in the day when I was cooking at this restaurant. He recognized me. A lot of people didn't actually recognize me from my writing my book, but he was my biggest fan. He was I don't think he was a student here, but he was definitely a someone of the magical arts, and a lot of people didn't take him seriously. That's why I use his spell book. I want to get better at this for him. Maybe, you know, it's actually I'm gonna look around in case there's anyone listening. It's actually what my second book is about. I'm trying to find some very useful things with these spells that most wouldn't know and popularize them. You know,
What's the guy's name? He's in town. He's in Verifton.
no, this is way far away. You know, with kind of around where the dragon stuff happened and everything. But I mean, time-wise, very separate. Actually, if I'm being honest, I don't even know where he's from. That's just where I met him. But no, he's nowhere around here.
I don't really know what you just said, but you can have your crisis around us anytime, man.
Thanks. Thank you, Tundra.
Also, we're fans, by the way, just so you know.
Right.
We haven't really
Of
seen you
course.
cook anything that hasn't tried to kill us yet, but
What do you mean?
what do you mean what I mean?
What about the fish from yesterday?
Oh yeah, I'd already forgotten about that.
It's the most forgettable meal.
I mean, if I'm being quite honest, I didn't come here to cook. I'm happy to if you guys are open to it, but it seems like a lot of people kind of don't want me to for some reason.
Well, I'm
I mean,
saying,
it's okay, I guess. I would have expected more requests, like with the guards before. I mean, I'm a world famous author about a cooking book.
Yeah, I mean, you write a cooking book, people expect you to cook. I don't really know what to tell
Exactly.
you. You know what I mean?
But a lot of people don't.
Expect you to cook?
Yes.
Well, it's because they don't know who you are. They don't know your famous book. You know what we should do? We need to have like a event for you. There needs to be we can set up like a booth, and we can get you maybe your fan. The outreach from it might trigger something in the fan that you're trying to maybe find again, and he'll seek you out. If he is your number one fan, I'm sure he would come running. Some kind of like gala event. I don't know. I'm really bad at planning that shit. Bali probably could do it. He's got experience in theatrical stuff, maybe like big presentations. And I'll talk to him about it.
This sounds great. It really does. I do think I should probably get a little bit more experience with these spells first, though. Their uses, maybe. Also, I thought you guys wanted me to keep the notoriety on the down low.
Yeah, but I mean, I just kind of like assume we only have like a week left to live, all of us. So at this point, fucking might as well just do it.
How would that be?
I don't know, just the way things been going, I guess.
Tundra. Okay. I know what this is about. I didn't want to say anything, but I've been noticing you acting a little different recently.
Well, don't say that. That's not very nice.
No, not necessarily in a bad way, but you're much more heartfelt. And I mean, I guess maybe that's natural. I'm new here and all, but I know we've been through a lot recently, and I just want you to know, I feel like, really, truly, deep down, all of us in the think tank, as long as we stick together, we try hard enough, I don't think there's anything that will take us down.
Sure. Yeah.
Now it's not without effort, of course. We're gonna need to stay on our A game. But Tundra.
I don't know if you have another game, my friend.
Tundra. I'm sorry if there's anything that's made you feel less than worthy.
Oh no,
But you, my friend, are
on like
amazing.
a lifelong dream and ambition just kind of fucks with you a little bit.
Hmm.
It's fine. I'll still kill people.
Oh. I suppose we all live our life how we want.
Yeah. Oh shit, we're here.
I love how you just learned in a class that you can manifest things, and then you're like, I feel like we got about a week to live. I don't know, I just feel it. It's just a hunch. Love it.
The rest of you walk and chat. Make your way into resolution. Today's class with Janish is not where you met him before. It is deeper in the depths of this school. You go down multiple flights of stairs, deeper than the class through Stalos. The torchlight gets dimmer and dimmer, and soon you have to draw your own sources of light. The walls go from stone to almost metallic. As, at last, a solitary door sits in front of you. Walking through it, you see almost like shimmers, reflections that would normally be given off by water through this whole room, otherwise dark, other than a very slight glow coming from Janish's forehead, where atop it sits a symbol, a third eye of sorts. As without looking, please ask your questions. And we'll call it a bit early tonight.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get to think about what we want to ask with a sober, fresh mind. Thank you.
And sorry, I completely forgot about squad piss.
Don't
I
even.
I actually have to piss like super bad.
Same.
Yeah,
I don't
I
want
felt
to say
bad.
anything. but
Yeah, if I completely forget, because I do kind of forget, just you can just remind me or even send me like a Discord message or something. I just realized I remembered like partway through the Gerald and Tundra thing, so I didn't want to cut that off, and figured since I was about to end it that it'd be. Gee.
Good session, dude.
GG's, boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
The power of the mind and the mole.
Power of the mole.
If we were naming the sessions, that would be the name of this one. The Mind and the Wall.
The mind and the mole. You know.
All right, I love you
Put
guys.
that in.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
Have a
good
good
night,
one.
y'all.